and welcome to my first Reddit video of 2024. We're back on the subreddit. I haven't recorded since before Christmas. I just cut my hair 2 days ago, so it's still in that weird phase where it looks a bit bad. But basically, I accidentally used the wrong razor here, so I had to make it way shorter everywhere in order to compensate. Anyway, apparently there's 500 people on the subreddit right now, which is a lot for the JackSucksAtStuff subreddit, and because we haven't recorded in a while, I'm changing the top post of the month. So all signs point to a good first Reddit video back. Let's go. The top post is Jack's old Minecraft server is being revived. SkyKid is rising from the ashes. Hold on to your seats because SkyKid is about to make a triumphant return, bigger and better than ever. So the SkyKid Minecraft server used to be the biggest part of my channel. It was what all of my videos were about. It was pretty much the majority of my content from 2016 to somewhere around 2019. I made over 1,000 videos just about this one Minecraft server, so I was obviously pretty burnt out and decided that I would leave it behind. The server kept going for a while, but it didn't really cope without me promoting it, so eventually they did close down. I do find this kind of weird though that they're bringing it back, because it was my thing, it was my company, and I never officially sold it or anything. I just kind of stepped back, so I guess people could do what they want. But it is weird thinking about people bringing it back, even though it's nothing to do with me anymore. But you know what? Good luck to them. I've not played Minecraft in nearly 3 years at this point. Since the letters are peeling off, why not peel them all off so you have a blank play button? Ooh, yeah, so this is my silver play button where for some reason the letters are all coming off, and I think having a blank play button would be very cool, but I also have perhaps another idea that might make for a better, more exciting video. So stay tuned, I'm planning some things, do not worry. Jack should make a new hacker trolling video to see how well it does. I mean, I probably would at some point for old time's sake. It would not do well though. Maybe I'll try doing just a Minecraft survival let's play first, and then potentially I could try this too. I got Donny Bulb's comment as, lol, I'd happily let him do it on my server and we could do it together. Donny being a pretty big Minecraft YouTuber that does a lot of trolling content. What's Donny lurking on the JackSucksAtStuff subreddit for? Me and Donny used to get on really well, but we just lost contact when I stopped doing Minecraft stuff, so yeah, you know, it'd be nice to get back in touch. Jack, what have you named your new computer? Because you named your previous ones Mr. Smith and Mr. Smith V2. I don't remember. How do I find out? Oh, there we go. I called it Mr. Smith V3. Good to say I've kept up this decade-long tradition. I know who owns the OG gold play button. Alright, they're on about this little fella. I never revealed who I purchased the OG gold play button from. So let's see if you're correct. During Jack's appearance on the 2/3 podcast, Slogo asked Jack who owns the gold play button, and Jack responded, someone completely unnotable, it's a musician. I did some digging and I came across Dave Days. As of now, they have 1.4 million subscribers. He made numerous songs about Miley Cyrus. His last upload was 2021. There's very little controversy about Dave Days, which would align with Jack's statement saying he wouldn't buy one from a controversial YouTuber. This is why I believe, based on this evidence from the video, Dave Days owns the OG gold play button in Jack's possession. You are incorrect. No, totally different. I did buy the play button from an ex-YouTuber musician, but it was not Dave Days, I'm afraid. Guess the channel by the screenshot. Ooh, alright. Let's do it. Easy. This is JackSucksAtStuff channel. It's the Rickroll video, obviously. Yeah. Oh, no. It's the Spanish channel because it's the dubbed version. That's not fair. If you've done this for every single one, I'm going to kick off. This is presumably JackSucksAtStuff from 2019 or so. It's JackSucksAtClips. I hate this. I can see what you're doing. Right, next one. Right, it's my upside down video, which was uploaded to JackSucksAtStuff. They've already done Espanol. They've done JackSucksAtClips. What else could this be in? It's got to be JackSucksAtStuff, surely. It was no context channel. I forgot about that one. Right, Turd Boy. So I'm going to say they've done all the clips channels now, right? I want 1 point. Please give me 1 point for my own channel. It's got to be Turd Boy. I'm just gonna say Turd Boy. It was JackSucksAtStuff. I am so angry. Jack lost the record for most YouTube play buttons. Oh my god. Currently, Soul Publishing, the company behind channels including 500 Crafts, has the most creator awards. They've got 10 diamond play buttons and 66 gold ones. Then Mr. Beast is the individual YouTuber that has the most play buttons with at least 31 creator awards. But then I get a mention. JackSucksAtStuff is notable for being the individual YouTuber that has the second most play buttons, holding the former world record. He currently has 22 play buttons. Do you know what? I will take being number 2 on a list where the number 1 is Mr. Beast. I'm happy with that. Anyone else loving Jack's new green wrapped Tesla? Oh, it does look delightful in this shot in particular. Yeah, so we did our first video in 9 months on the Jack Massey Welsh Tesla channel, and it got a nice response. I think I'll definitely do the odd video going forward this year. We revealed the green car, and I think it looks really nice, doesn't it? A lot of people also liked it. Some people weren't 100% sure. Let's see what the Reddit thinks. I love it. It looks so good. Cool. Oh, but then I don't really like it. it, probably because green's my least favorite color. But if Jack likes it, that's all that matters. Thanks, stage lighting guy. I appreciate that. It looks nice. I like him on the plain white, but I personally think a blue would have been better. I remember at one point he was thinking about a metallic purple blue color. That would have looked dope. Yeah, it would probably have looked cool. But if you watch my video, I'd explain that I didn't want anything really flashy and anything that attracted a bunch of attention to me when I'm just driving about doing my thing. I want just a nice, pretty looking car, but not a crazy looking car that everyone's gonna stop and look at. And I think this looks perfect, so hopefully I can keep it like this for a couple of years if the rap does last. Making Jack's room in Fall Guys, thinking it'd get into the Reddit video, but then nobody upvotes it. Oh, there it is. I didn't know you could make stuff like that in Fall Guys. Considering that is actual Fall Guys, it's pretty good. Quite an outdated wall, though. These YouTube letters haven't been on the wall for about 2 years now. Come on, sort it out. My 2024 predictions for Jack. Obviously, the last video that I did on this channel was my 2024 to-do list with all of my goals that I want to actually achieve. Thank you for the ideas that you left in the comments there as well. I'm definitely going to do a few extras of them. But you have put, Jack gets another diamond play button. I have 2, and neither of them are mine. And I feel like I'm not bothered about buying another award that doesn't belong to me. And I feel like I'm a very long way away from getting 10 million subscribers on JackSucksAtLife. So I think you're probably wrong, but who knows what the future holds. A Jack Massey Welsh video pops off. That could happen, to be fair. Yeah, we are thinking of doing a few more of them. He makes another vlog type video, like the upside down house. Yes, I've got quite a lot. Me and Becky have been planning a bunch of different really exciting ideas that we want to try that's just totally different. And they probably won't do that well on the JackSucksAtLife channel. But if we have fun making them, effectively, that's all that matters. He attempts to beat a different world record. Yes, definitely. Possibly quite a few. That's a big goal for me. 7 million by the end of the year. I don't know. I'm kind of wanting to go easier on shorts. I want to grow through my long videos rather than just through my shorts, which will mean I'll grow much slower, presumably. So I think 7 million's a bit far away. This last one, Jack sees this post. Well done. Let's see if anyone had any other ideas. It'll be cool to come back and see this post at the end of the year. Do you know what? You are right. Hopefully someone reposts it in December. It would be really cool for Jack Massey Welsh to pop off. I love that side of Jack's content. Yeah, it is nice having that channel that was totally different to the other sort of things that I do. So I think we are ready to bring it back on a more laid-back basis. And also, it's on just short of 700,000 subscribers, so we may as well try and get it to 1 million, because, I mean, it's pretty close at this point, and I want 5 gold play buttons. My genuine approach to redesigning the YouTube layout. Ooh, okay. So we've got the other channels over here, which I do like, and then you've got the links to social media. YouTube won't allow this, because they want to keep people on YouTube, so I think that's why they've got rid of them, but what you've done does look pretty. If it was me, I'd get rid of the YouTube handle, because I just think it's stupid that you've got JackSucksAtLife and then JackSucksAtLife written again underneath, so I would either replace the name with the handle, or I would hide the handle altogether. I wouldn't have both anyway, but yeah, everything else looks nice. I like that there's just a bit less of a gap here, and this looks nice. I used AI to expand photos of Jack. Alright, go on then. Whoa, I'm in a wheelchair. Oh my god, look at that. It is so weird seeing my office like that. Look at the random photos. I wish my actual office was as nice as this room. Alright, next one, let's go. Oh, whoa, that's a complicated one. They had a bit of trouble there. I'm not sure what they've done with my legs. I don't like that. Alright, next one. Oh, who are they? Oh, look, we've all got shorts on. Why does Tommy have uneven length trousers? Alright, next we have, oh, me with red hair. Alright, fairly standard, that one. That's really, really weird. Nice to finish on. Thanks for that. Look what you just did. Can we please leave the Jackapilla in 2023? Oh, no. AI Funko Pop. Oh, my God, look at that. I've got my gold glasses, and we've got a nice little hoodie on with the Tesla logo. I've got my pink car in the background. That's so weird. Oh, and you've done one for Becky as well, which doesn't really look like her. I don't think Becky would wear that kind of coat. That is definitely not her thing. Kai's is, you know, it's kind of like him. He's got black and red hair, and that's pretty much the extent. And then we've got Kong and Flossie, which are nothing like them. And then this is AI's attempt at a turd boy Funko Pop. I mean, I can see what it tried to do. They're very good quality, I will say. What it does remind me of, though, is, of course, we are designing the JackSucksAtLife 2024 U2s, which is looking absolutely fantastic, by the way, and very excited to announce for the first time in a JackSucksAtLife U2s, we have some turd boy representation. Whoa, I made a playbook for JackSucksAtGeography. Presents JackSucksGeography for passing 1.5 million subscribes. The typos aren't ideal, I'm not gonna lie. It's really nice that it's physically printed, but you've got typos all over it. I mean, what do we do about that, guys? Excluding that, it's very nice. Thank Thank you. Oh, we're already at this stage of the video. This has 240 upvotes. Brilliant. Jack has finally run out of weird things to say. This is the No Context Jack Sucks Life channel, and the daily uploads officially stopped, but that is just because Galvin, who uploads the daily uploads, had some time off over Christmas, because I'm not just some mental dictator that forces everyone to work 24/7. But the uploads have now returned every other day on No Context Jack Sucks Life. That being said, I don't think this channel is going to make it too far into 2024. So while we still can, shall we have a no context interlude? I've already watched every video. I just can't get enough, apparently. Oh, I've missed this one. Here we go. I'm worried because it looks like it's from a while ago. It's the future, can you tell? No, that's because I never wash my clothes. Sad that I'm watching this in a shirt that is literally about a decade old. If we scroll down, I bet I could find just this shirt in a thumbnail. Yeah, there you go. When's this original video from? August 2015. It is washed though. I just want to confirm. I have washed this since August 2015. Thank you. Guess the Jack Sucks at Life thing, but it's blurred. All right, the Jack Sucks at Stuff. Yep, cool. Kai. Okay. Oh, Wee Wee Bush, I assume. Yep, nice. Kong and Flossie. All right, are these gonna get more difficult? Kazoo. Yeah. Me and Tommy. Right, that's me humping the plant, brilliant, and, ooh, attic tour? Yes! And then we've got the toilet gang, and that's them all. I need some slightly more difficult ones, please. Which thumbnail is better, 2023 versus 2022? Okay, look at that. I mean, let's be honest, it is definitely 2023. That is a beautiful thumbnail from me. I am very, very proud of this thumbnail. It is made with this one. You can see that I reused a few bits, but I've just, like, whacked up the color yellow quite a lot. I've got a different head, but it is actually the same body in both pictures, and I have got new hands as well. Yeah, I really had fun with this thumbnail. And the video is doing delightfully well too, so that's good. And oh my god, look at the previous video. That's unreal to see. This was just a small YouTube experiment. I did not think it would get that many views at all. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this thumbnail is much nicer. We've got 91 comments, so let's take a look. 2023 is brighter and feels more welcoming, but I honestly prefer 2022. It feels more busy and full. All right, fair enough. I love the nostalgia in 2022, but I also like the vibrant colors in 2023. Yeah, I mean, it's a better thumbnail, isn't it? For a YouTube thumbnail, it needs to be bright. It's definitely the better one. Ah, yeah, we're getting lots of support. Very nice, thank you. Why does this have 500,000 views? That is ridiculous, to be fair. Literally, recorded in my kitchen, 15 seconds, and it's got 500,000 views. That is absolutely mental, isn't it? Are there any other rules that you think should be added to this subreddit? Where have you dug this picture from? This is from my cousin's christening, and I wore this suit, and I thought that I looked really cool. So when we got home, I asked my mum if she wouldn't mind taking a picture of me in it. And then I pulled this like cool boy expression. Alright, what rules should be added? Minimum karma to post or comment, and the sub wouldn't be filled with off-topic posts by 3-year-olds. People get so raggy in the comments on the subreddit, it's incredible. I don't know enough about Reddit to know if that's a good idea or not. The posts so far today have all been quite interesting. Jack, you're on the nice list. Santa has put me on the nice list on Twitter. Well, thank God for that. Do you want to know what I did get for Christmas? Sure, why not? Not sure why I answered that. This is probably one of the coolest things I got. This is from Becky. It is a still sealed, unopened Doctor Who figure from the 1980s. I got the same thing for my brother a couple of years ago, and then I was kind of sad that I'd given it away and not kept it for myself, so that's why Becky got it for me this year. I've always liked dodos, so this is a glass dodo that is full of Mauritian white rum, because Mauritius is where the dodo's from. So that's pretty unreal, isn't it? Look at the little fella. My friends Callum and Jenny got me this little Doctor Who badge, which is unreal looking as well. Oh my god, just a reminder that Jack tweeted this in 2020. Side men, more like side meant to be bad. Did I actually tweet that on my public account? Well, that just shows how far we've come since 2020, because I would be way too scared to tweet that on my public account these days. But yeah, I don't remember the context of this video. I tweeted a bunch of different YouTubers mean things, and this was one of them. It's a pretty good one, to be fair. Jack says, Sidemen's the biggest YouTube channel in the UK, but then you've shown all these other much larger YouTube channels. Okay, so yeah, they're not the most subscribed. You've got people like Dan Rhodes and Dan TDM and even Mr. Bean that do have millions more subscribers. I don't really count any of the musicians, and Peppa Pig isn't a YouTuber either. But yeah, you could class Dan as the biggest YouTuber, but I was basing it off the impact that the Sidemen currently has in the UK. Going month by month across all channels, they will get more views than Dan, and they just have more influence than he currently does as well. So that's why I would have said they were #1. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. I guess it's up to interpretation. This is what the main channel would look like if the old YouTube layout still existed. Oh my god, it must have took you ages to move everything around here. That's a cool thing to see. So this is what the YouTube layouts were like in kind of 2011, I think it was. Oh my god, look at that. And there's the actual video page. That's a cute idea. You could actually personalize your backgrounds way more than just having to have a solid color. Let me see if I can find it on Wayback Machine. All right, Sam Smells Apricots, my first channel. There is a capture from 2011. Here we go, November the 20th. Yeah, there we go. So you can see I've got the banner at the top that I made, which looks absolutely terrible, let's be honest. Why is it so stretched, Jack? But you can see that you could also customize the entire background. So I've got like my face here, and I've got little subscribe arrows down the bottom. We've got pictures, we've got graphics. Look at that. Help me reach 1,000 subscribers by New Year, smiley face. So the way that you did it is you could choose a color scheme, but I think you could set the transparency to 100%, which means that the background would just be fully visible. And then in Photoshop, I just made my own boxes that all lined up into the correct place so that you were able to have like these cute little things. And I can remember that I was working on this for so long because I would upload it and something would be like not quite lined up, so I'd then have to go back into Photoshop and move it up a tiny bit, and just you keep going like that. But it's so unreal to see. Like, look, I have a little arrow that was pointed at the like button. These are all such cute features. And you can see all the videos that I've got here, they're still up to this day, but they were brand new at this point in time. Look how well Angry Birds content did in 2011. 300,000 views in 3 months. I would be pleased with that today. Oh, what a throwback this is. Look at little Kong. This is where you realize how old Kong is and how long I've had him, that he's still just there kicking about in my YouTube banner from 2011. Jack is now in the top 1,000 subscribed YouTube channels. Oh, that's pretty unreal. Is it true though? I need to fact check. Right, there I am, 912. However, if this spot is shared with 26 other people, there are currently 7,000 other channels in a higher position. Thinking about it, top 1,000 does sound quite high, doesn't it? But hey, I'll take top 7,600. Is no one going to talk about how good this thumbnail looks? Thank you, I appreciate that. It's nice to see someone saying something nice about my thumbnails for once. Jack makes a video about his goals for 2024, but drawing Cornelius isn't one of them. Why have I not drawn Cornelius yet? Why is T-Series 200mm play button and Pink Fong's 50mm play button in the thumbnail? Oh, I'm being called out for clickbait, all caps and everything. But I agree with this comment. Too small to be clickbait, probably just to fill a void. There must be hundreds of different play buttons in Jack's thumbnail folder, and these are just what fitted. I don't think you can count this as clickbait, because first, they're really small, and second, the masses wouldn't be able to recognize what each of these things are. Instead, it was just a little reference for people that would notice them. I finally visited it. Yes, we're at the Wee Wee Bush. I can't believe it's 2024 and people are still visiting the Wee Wee Bush. When's that video from? It must have been 2021, right? It was 2020. What? Let's rewatch the Wee Wee Bush moment, the thing that actually started this all. It's most replayed. Okay, here we go.
Still need a wee though. So I think I'm gonna have to have a wee down here. I did it. I didn't film it because I thought that'd be weird. But guys, if you live local, Jack Sucks at Life, he peed right there in that corner. So
Wow.
definitely come and stand there, get a photo in front of it. Who knew? Only 5 minutes prior, I was filming that beautiful tree. And 5 minutes later, I'm pissing beneath it.
That's unreal to see. I am noticing that I look better with longer hair, though, which is quite sad for me. That's so good. It looks exactly the same. Wow. I can't believe it's been 3 years since that. Jack, how many subscribers did you gain from the Sid Men collab? I don't know, a few hundred? Unless the YouTubers are like, go subscribe to this channel immediately. If there's not a direct call to action, you don't really gain that many subscribers from that kind of thing. However, long term, for my channel's growth, it probably does help, because now someone might see one of my videos in their recommended and be like, oh, it's that guy. Then they watch a couple videos and then they subscribe. But I didn't do it because I wanted to gain some subscribers. I did it for the experience. What's an opinion that will have you like this? Oh god, here we go. Jack doesn't do enough things in a week for people to post about. It's not the community's fault that the subreddit sucks. They just have so very little to work with every week that it isn't repetitive. You are probably right. I've got to agree with that. Obviously, there are certain weeks where a Reddit video can come out right after a big main channel video, and then we can have a bunch of posts about it. But because I do upload a bit less, this is definitely true. But the only alternative is that I upload less Reddit videos, which I know isn't what people want, so there's not too much I can do. I am planning to mix it up this year and do lots of different videos, so that will hopefully help a bit, but I don't really know what I can do about this. Big Daddy wasn't big? How dare you? I haven't done this for 5 years. Oh, we've got some fan art. Well, you should definitely do some more, because that looks fantastic. Jack has a new most subscribed subscriber. Ooh, okay. Well, thinking about it, we are about due. Which of my subscribers has the most subscribers 2024 edition? Dan has 26 million subscribers, but what if there is another? I guess we'll have to wait till the video to find out for sure, eh? The context behind the 2015 JackSucksAtLife profile picture. Why was this ever my main channel profile picture? It's such a rubbish picture. But, oh, there we go. You found it. It is from when me and Becky made really big cookies. Jack thinks his 10-year-old Coke bottle is special. Ah, have you got a 10-year-old glass bottle? Fair play, that is cooler than mine in all fairness. Ah, well, this is sad. Okay, Zerka Players asked best Sidemen video in December, and the one that I hosted has the lowest views. Well, I guess that's me not getting invited to another one. What's the weirdest promise Jack has kept, but he's actually done it? Changing the JackSucksAtLife profile picture to a toilet after 4 mil. Yeah, I mean, when you say it like that, it is a bit of a weird thing to do. Yeah, it was 3 mil, not 4 mil. If Don't Subscribe gets 1 million subscribers, I will wrap my Tesla bright pink. I still can't believe that whole series actually was a thing that existed. Like, that is a crazy thing to have happened. Attic Tour, we all thought that it was a meme he'd never do. Yeah, your boy toured that attic. What can I say? If this is what you think Europe looks like, you should probably just move to America. Alright, obviously in my recent Drawing Europe from Memory video, I did really screw up. But come on, overall, it's really not that bad. Like, this is probably far superior to what 90% of the UK population could do. Some stuff's dodgy, but overall it's decent. And I stand by that, alright? Unless you're a real geography nerd, you couldn't just do better than this. Give me some credit. I don't want a lot of credit, but I deserve a tiny bit of credit. What was your favorite Jack video of 2023 across all channels? Okay, yeah, this should be interesting to find out. Poor Jack, which was uploaded to No Context JackSucksAtLife 11 months ago. Oh, I'm gonna have to search it up. Oh no! Which is what I would also like to do, because obviously I've not really had that much sex. I can't believe you've tricked me into watching that again. Jack was in Cypher PK's latest Reddit video. Yeah, I've popped up on his subreddit as a template many times at this point. It's pretty unreal. Look at the way the text being added, by the way. Could he have a worse subreddit than me? Who are the 10 YouTubers you'd want Jack to collab with? Oh yeah, that's one of the goals that I wrote down for this year. George Mason. He said that he would if they had a good video idea, but I would love for it to happen in 2024. Well, who knows, baby, so. Third Point, Pretty Woman Kitchen. Oh, I wish, bro. Tommy Innit. That was meant to happen last year. Obviously, we met in person for the first time last year, but yeah, there is still a video in there. Max Fosh. Yeah, Max is obviously really good at what he's doing, and I would definitely be interested in doing something together. If you showed these two images to 2018 Jack, what do you think he would say? Okay, so I would assume that that was my own diamond play button, and I guess I would just be very surprised that I got to 10 mil. But turns out I wasn't anywhere close at the time. Oh my god, and then this is me with 200 million awards. I mean, the 100 million awards didn't exist in 2018, so I wouldn't actually have known what milestone they were for. But there's all the awards on the background. In 2018, I had one play button, and it is that little fella there. So I honestly don't know. To be honest, actually, I would probably go, why do I have to wear glasses? If you were able to get Jack a present for Christmas, what would it be? All right, 119 comments. A better subreddit would be nice. It's been not bad today, though, although we are looking at the top posts of the entire month. 2006 spinny play button. Yeah, fair play. Rainbow Willy Warmer. Thank you, though I already have one of those. Do you know I see that stupid Willy Warmer probably once a day because it's just always at the top of my sock drawer. Why does that thing get so much attention? It's so weird. I bet most people don't even know why I got it. Jack DanteDM finally received a 20 million award from YouTube. Yeah, I have seen this. So it's not actually a 20 million award. It's just something that YouTube sent to a bunch of different YouTubers. And I'm excited to announce that they didn't send one to me, and I would have loved that. Why do I not get on the list for this kind of stuff? I know Dan's literally got 20 million subscribers and I've only got like 20% of that or whatever, but I saw a bunch of YouTubers that had about 1 million subscribers also got one of these. Why am I not on the list? It's 2024 now, YouTube. Why am I not on the list of cool things that people can receive from YouTube? All of this kind of stuff I have to just faff on for months in order to try and get my hands on. Just send us them with everyone else. I don't understand. I would appreciate it so much more than anyone else because it's literally my entire thing. I've just banged my hand on the microphone. This is just the worst year ever. YouTube completely confused everything, or is it Jack? Ah, you've pointed this out before and I didn't understand. So that's Russian, but that's Portuguese. I've got them mixed up. I think that's my fault. So if we click, you can see that for some reason I've pasted in both. Let me get rid of that and then we click done. There, that should be fixed now. Thank you for pointing this out. First time in a video, and it's because you said... Congratulations, Poland Guy 69. So this is a thing now. AI generated video summary. That's really impressive, but is it necessary? Why can't we just watch the video? Why do we have to see what it's about first? Surely if it's AI, it'll sometimes get stuff wrong and it'll sometimes like spoil stuff in the video. I don't know. We need an end of the year display of Jack's progress on touching his toes. I have not regularly kept up to the stretching required to learn to touch my toes. I know I said I would, but I haven't, alright? I have been doing lots of stretches, but not specifically toe stretches, okay? So I've probably not made much progress. Ah! Oh, it hurts. It hurts so bad. Oh, I should have limbered up. Ah. Right, on that note, we're gonna have to end off the video. Thanks very much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, click that like and subscribe button. I would really appreciate that. Let's find out how many subscribers I've gained on the last Reddit video. It was 142. That's not that many, even though it's right at the end where like the least amount of people are watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Just check that you subscribed and click the button. Let's try and get to somewhere close to 1,000 or something, and remind me to check the analytics next week. All right, thanks. I'll see you later. Bye, 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 bye.